Ah, the Nintendo 64, the console that defined a generation. Whether you were racing through Rainbow Road, battling it out in Smash Bros., or exploring the vast world of Hyrule, the N64 delivered some of the greatest gaming experiences of all time. But have you ever wondered which games sold the most copies? Today, we're counting down the top 10 best-selling N64 games of all time. From legendary platformers to epic multiplayer showdowns, these are the games that dominated the charts and left a lasting impact on gaming history. Let's jump into this list. Ranked by total copies sold worldwide. Some of these might be obvious classics, while others may surprise you. Let's get started. Star Fox 64, 1997. 3.28 million copies sold. Known for its cinematic voice acting, do a barrel roll. Star Fox 64 was a fast-paced, high-energy rail shooter. It featured branching level paths, vehicle variety, and thrilling space battles, making it one of the most replayable N64 titles. The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, 2000. 3.36 million copies sold. A darker, more time-sensitive Zelda adventure. Majora's Mask had players relive the same 72 hours before the moon crashed into the world. The game introduced transformative masks, deeper side quests, and an eerie tone that distinguished it from Ocarina of Time. Diddy Kong Racing, 1997, saw 4.88 million copies sold. Unlike Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing featured an adventure mode, multiple vehicles, cars, planes, and hovercrafts, and boss battles. This added depth made it one of the most beloved kart racers on the system. Donkey Kong 64, 1999, 5.27 million copies sold. A massive 3D platformer featuring 5 playable Kongs, each with unique abilities. The game offered tons of collectibles, large open-world levels, and even included a playable version of the arcade classic Donkey Kong. Pokémon Stadium, 1999, 546 million copies sold. With the ability to transfer Pokémon from Pokémon Red, Blue, and Yellow to 3D battles, Pokémon Stadium was a dream come true for fans. Its challenging tournaments and fun mini-games also added to its longevity. Super Smash Bros. 1999, 5.55 million copies sold. The first entry in the now iconic Super Smash Bros. Series, this game allowed Nintendo's biggest characters, Mario, Link, Pikachu, and more, to fight in fast-paced battles. Its unique concept and couch multiplayer made it a surprise hit, leading to one of Nintendo's most successful franchises. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, 1998, 7.60 million copies sold. Often hailed as one of the greatest video games of all time, Ocarina of Time brought Hyrule to life in 3D, featuring an epic time-traveling storyline, innovative lock-on combat, and vast dungeons. The game's deep mechanics and immersive world made it a must-have for N64 owners. GoldenEye 007, 1997, 8.09 million copies sold. One of the most revolutionary first-person shooters, FPS ever, GoldenEye 007 featured an engaging single-player campaign and a legendary split-screen multiplayer mode. The game's stealth mechanics, mission objectives, and innovative aim system set a new standard for FPS games on consoles. Mario Kart 64, 1996, 9.87 million copies sold. A staple of multiplayer gaming, Mario Kart 64 introduced 3D tracks, rubber banding AI, and an addictive battle mode. The game's simple yet competitive racing mechanics made it a go-to party game, ensuring its place as one of the best-selling racing games of all time. Super Mario 64, 1996, almost 12 million copies sold. As the first 3D Mario game, Super Mario 64 redefined platformers with its open-world level design, precise controls, and engaging exploration. Players control Mario as he collects Power Stars to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser, jumping through magical paintings that lead to various worlds. Its influence on 3D gaming remains unmatched. The Nintendo 64 had a diverse library of games, but platformers, racing games, and multiplayer titles dominated sales. While Super Mario 64 set the foundation for 3D gaming, GoldenEye 007 and Super Smash Bros. Helped define local multiplayer experiences. Which of these best-selling N64 games was your favorite?